on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss of 9
Jonathan
yards.
Grenard
Second down.
having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action now with Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Come on. Set. Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
21 yards. First down, Falcons.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. Penix gonna throw again. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll try to throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll take this to about the 28. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is McCarthy. Moving to his right. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19, 3. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Man open is Jones. He's got it. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
In punt formation for the
So on
Vikings.
4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of
Their
bounds.
own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go! 60 Lightning 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
60 Eagles, 60.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Through off the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll go back to Jones on first down, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
10 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Now off the bootleg. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Down the sideline. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 4 yards.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 9
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On first down, it's Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now Penix to throw on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Throwing again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Motion, change speed.
McCarthy to the air on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he will score again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Mooney in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check. Check 60. Check. Rock roll 80. Dragon 60.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Powering forward. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Again, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Penix going to throw again. That'll be caught.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard makes it third
and long.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60. Back.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 39-yard line.
Here's Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Mooney in motion. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll get this out to Algier. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Penix on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he will push past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen And now it's 3rd and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, he's got a man open. That's London. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Falcons.
Mooney in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Back complete to Algier. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game, or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down?
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Price now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Come on, set. Bud, be ready, be ready.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Read our key. Bronco 80.
They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 by 6. What's that now? 60. Go.
Here's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Toward the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Gray brought in motion.
50-yard line.
On play action, Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
79 Broncos. Street. 18 Ronald. 18.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
London brought in motion. Again, it's Penix. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Penix gonna throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Ready.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Algier. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a one-point game. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a handoff. Jones. Upward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run it once more with Jones. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.